amazing double touch here. Maybe a triple touch off the back wall. The squeeze. And we missed a goal. No, we made it just back in time for the goal. We wanted to record this one. Team Kinseh versus Team hockE. As Team hockE is going to go down 0-1. Team Kinseh taking the lead. Oh my goodness, Bobstow has got one of the most defensive car designs I've ever seen. I didn't realize that Bobstow had an alpha cap. hockE just recently joining in on the stream from the recommendation from Nick. hockE has been a bubble player just outside the RLCS for a while. I know because I recognize his name. I was like, hockE's definitely really good. Because I know the bubble scene a little bit, but I'm not like, I don't know those barely top 128 teams. I only know those teams that are just barely missing out on the RLCS. And hockE is one of those guys. Evan is the first true player, the true thug, dude. He knows he's willing to go up and risk his top 6 spot. He's not scared. He's tough. And everybody else is outside the top 6 in this one, are trying to find their way in by just playing enough games. Bobstow is playing his first game. Kinseh is playing his second game as he's trying to find all of his games in the very last day. To be fair, he did try and queue up the couple days before as he's going to slam in a second goal off the backboard. Nice setup from Evan. Kinseh has, yeah, like I was saying, he's been trying to make his way in the last few days. He's going to score a third one because he wants to get to that grand final $100 prize pool, have a chance at winning. I think we're going to do the grand final as best of 7. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I don't think we want to do best of 5. To me, that's just too small, and I don't know, it leaves things too open. I think we do one crew battle still. Although I don't think I ever defined how I was going to do the grand finals because I've yet to fully flesh it out. But I think we're going to do one best of 7. And it's going to work the same way. If a team is losing, then they get to pick the game mode. A best of 3, best of 5. Yeah, I thought about that too. Do you think that would be better? We just do a best of 3, a best of 5s. We could definitely do that. A single best of 7 might also work. But, I mean, hockE, nice shot. Nice first shot to say what's up to the FRL stream. That was a banger. Because the only thing about best of 7 is if somebody wins, if one team wins the first 3 games, the other team gets to pick the game type for the next 3 games. So, like, they get to play, the losing team gets to play, like, let's say the losing team has Kinseh, right? And they lose like every game, then they get to pick 1v1 3 times and have Kinseh like almost completely dominate just by playing his one mode, and then game 5 all they have to do is steal. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, I would have it work the same exact way, which is in best of 5 it's the team that's losing. Maybe we'll do best of 3, best of 5s. I like that. I like that. I think that's a good idea. I think that's my new favorite idea, Astro. You're right. And I would say that you would switch the teams up every time, but then that would almost definitely result in a bunch of people tying. So, plus it like, yeah, it just wouldn't work that way. So we will do a single set of teams. First place player in the standings gets to be first captain. Second place player gets to be second captain. But right now, Team Kinseh up 3-1 in this 3v3. Chicken and Nick both trying to work their way previously from the bottom back into contention for top 6. Nick is not far off. If he can get a nice commanding win here with Team Kinseh, he would actually likely be in. What Kinseh needs to do now is make sure that nobody gets too comfortable so that everyone will queue up for a third game, because he needs at least 3 games. Bobstow is hoping that he can get a win, and everyone's not going to get too comfortable, and there needs to be 2 more games that Bobstow plays in. And hockE, the same thing. hockE playing his first game. If he wanted to try and get top 6, he needs to hope that there's going to be a lot more games tonight. And he is going to get his team within 1 with 40 seconds left here. hockE getting both his team's goals seemingly all by himself. This one especially all by himself. Nice flick. Going to be able to continue it with almost no one in net. So everything was set up by that initial flick over almost the entire team. Evan up high for Team Kinseh. Kinseh not coming out of that corner, trying his best to push that one back up to center field. He is chasing Chicken down right now on his way back. Kinseh, nice 50. This ball floating out in front of the net, but instead Kinseh's going to take it away. Little redirection by Nick. Nice defense by Bobstow to make sure that ball never crossed in front of the net. Kinseh trying to take it all by himself. Can't quite get there. With 10 seconds left, this needs to be a very quality counterattack, and Evan is able to clear it away. That might be the clear that ends the game, as the orange team tries their best to keep it up. They are going to have a hard time. Double touch from Kinseh. Just the last second save for the orange team, but all Nick has to do now is tap it onto the ground, and game number 1 will go to Team Kinseh. Looking like Nick and Kinseh are going to team up against Bobstow and hockE for Team hockE. Kinseh tapping this one down off the corner. Bobstow, no one really shooting, but he tries his best to clear it away, and instead, that's just going to end up being a pass for Nick. If Bobstow could have gotten a read on the whole field, he would have known. There was no need to go up and save that one away. Instead, he's going to save it into the opposition. And Nick takes advantage as he puts his team up 1-0. Bobstow, nice flick. Almost plays top corner. Got both defenders up. And can the second one go in? No, Nick, nice defense off the top of his net to keep what was a great shot from hockE from finding its way in. 30 seconds in, and a couple of great attempts from both teams. Nice demo from Nick. Kinseh trying to take it off the back wall, but hockE's there. Nick, soft touch. Going to cost him a lot of boost to get back to this one. Instead, Bobstow will clear it away. hockE can't turn it into much. Bobstow into his own corner. Nice 50 read by Nick. Both times we have played the 2v2. You'd think that Kinseh would be in control of his team, but his teammates are showing that they have come to play, as Nick has put Kinseh in his backpack for the first minute here. Nice setup here from hockE off the ceiling while I was refreshing with some water. hockE, good dribble. Kinseh trying his best to take it out, but all he can do is push it straight off the ceiling and almost improve the pass on its way down to Bobstow. Bobstow finds the bottom right corner. Nick, his dribble is read instantly by Bobstow. Kinseh taking off the ceiling, trying to bounce it back up to himself. Did he get a flip reset? No, but he almost gets to 50. That would have been absolutely nasty if he did a bounce dribble where he was above the ball and got the flip reset. Bobstow trying to clear this one out. Nick was looking for the demo, and he chased the defense off the back line and left it wide open for Kinseh here, as hockE was staying on top of the ball, and Bobstow felt the need to continue past the net with somebody barreling down to demo him. Kinseh is able to take it off the wall, easy to make it 3-1. Bobstow, his touch is read instantly by Nick. Nick is given a lot of space though. hockE almost able to take control, but Kinseh trying to take it off the backboard. Nick up off the ceiling, great pass straight down, but Kinseh's not going to risk it. Not worth potentially giving up an easy counterattack. He is going to dribble this one off the wall. So crazy. Something that these highly skilled players always do so well is knowing exactly when to use their flip in order to set up their air dribbles off the wall, and a nice pass from Nick. Kinseh will bang it home. Nice soft touch, not to the wall, but just to stop the ball, recover on the ground, and send it back out to center field to make it easy for Kinseh to tap in. Kinseh to the back wall, cleared away. He's able to get one defender in the meantime. Second defender, as this ball unfortunately gets pushed over the net. They've been able to take them both out, but they can't find the back of the net in doing so. I really need to turn off my connection indicators, because if these guys aren't seeing connection problems, we really don't want that showing up on the stream. hockE out to Bobstow. Can Bobstow find the angle? No. Nice read by Kinseh to get up early to stop out the shot before it could even start. hockE heard Nick pre-jump, so he takes it low to the ground. He's got Kinseh all alone, but he can't slow down. Nick barreling down will demo him away. Bob's still a little bit too much separation. Nick was trying to find the best possible angle to get the ball to Kinseh. And it honestly might have worked out. Just stop the ball in its tracks. Let Kinseh take it away. Big whiff by Bobstow, but it ends up working out as hockE pushes it into the corner to him. Now Nick has hockE all alone. One tap over him. Nick will hard carry. Oh no, he saved his own shot as he stopped that ball out. And actually, Bobstow gets the demo and the quick shot. Wow, that's a big rip for Nick after a nice play. Accidentally stops the ball completely in its tracks. Kinseh gets demoed, and Bobstow's quick to score to bring his team within 2. Kinseh squeezing one in off the kickoff. Oh, not quite able to, but Nick will finish it. As these guys scuffle at midfield, trying to gain possession. hockE trying to initiate a dribble. Just touches that ball a little bit too far away from his car. So Kinseh can get the takeaway, push it off the post for Nick to finish. 5-2 in favor of Team Kinseh. hockE, nice air dribble. Kinseh's going to save the first one. Set it up for an easy clear from Nick. This one slapped away. Nick trying to set up a low dribble and almost left a 50-50 opportunity open to take that ball away. Ball's a steal from Nick, as he knows hockey's not going to go up for a shot with Nick ready to 50-50 save it away. Kinseh trying to take away the last defender, but he can't, so he's left Nick all alone. Can Team hockE play fast enough? Apparently they can. Kinseh is going to own goal it here after Nick gets the save. Kinseh trying his best to get back and prevent maybe a pass over to the other team, but instead he accidentally taps in Nick's save away. A double fake kickoff. You love to see it. Both teams deciding to fake kickoff at the same exact time. Nice shot. I honestly, I didn't even realize that Kinseh was not playing defense over on this side of the field. hockE and Bobstow both go up, not even close to being able to take that away from Nick. And it's an easy redirect for a player of Kinseh's caliber to get the 6th. 33 seconds left, and it's looking like Team Kinseh is going to put themselves in a really good spot going in to game number 3. What's going on, Mr. GG Bros? Are these guys Champ 1s? No, they're actually far from Champ 1s. Kinseh is RLCS. hockE is basically RLCS. And Nick and Bobstow and everybody else are at least 1800 Grand Champ and above, if not higher. So, no, these guys aren't quite Champ 1s, despite maybe some missed plays. And that'll be game number 2 in favor of Team Kinseh. You have to feel good for their chances heading into the 1v1. Not gonna lie to you guys, I am tired. Looks like it's gonna be Bobstow. Bobstow, I wonder if Bobstow's played Kinseh before on stream. Both of these guys have played in our top 100 Show v Show matches. Show v Show? 1v1 show matches. Bobsto's usually just barely inside the top 100 when he's played. Kinseh, of course, is completely unstoppable in every way imaginable. So we'll see how this goes. Bobsto recently got a Game 5 win against King Ranny, which was a very entertaining game. Every game with King Ranny seems to be so, but games with Bobsto as well. So we've got a good one coming up for us. Even if Team Bobsto is able to take this 1v1, they're going to need to immediately... I mean, what would be crazy to think is that at this point, if Team hockE wins the 1v1, will they pick 1v1 again? If Bobsto is able to beat Kinseh and force a game 4 where they can pick any game type they want, technically the only game type they won is ones. Would they pick ones again? That would seem like a hard decision. I bet you they would pick twos or something else to try and sneak in a win. Something that I've noticed that works really well for Evan, if you're a good threes main and you can get some nice teams, you are pretty much set, as Evan has been able to get a really nice record in these crew battles so far, but he almost never plays his teams twos or ones. He did play at least one time for his team in ones, but it seems like he almost always just sticks to the threes. But as long as his team gets the win, that's all that matters. Nice little pinch from Bobsto. Kinseh is going to be able to stop it out. Bobsto trying to set this one off the backboard. He wanted his double touch, but he's not going to be able to get it. At least he's going to be able to clear this one into the corner and grab his own corner boost. Kinseh, stuck with nothing, is going to be forced to retreat here. Bobsto trying to play fast. I'd love to see it as he's trying to bring up the pace to play against Kinseh. This is a really nice air dribble on the goal line. He should be able to finish it. Nice play here from Bobsto. This is a really good one, as he's able to give it just that extra height right outside the box. Kinseh not able to make the read, and off the crossbar and in, as a really good play from Bobsto is going to get him his first goal. He is checking his rearview mirror to see what Kinseh is doing off this kickoff, as he's not quite able to get that immediate kickoff goal. Good fake from him here. Gets a tough challenge from Kinseh. Backflip should get saved away, but Kinsey's going to be stuck in a really tough spot. Such great execution from him on defense, though, to make sure he had every possible angle covered, but it's not over for him yet, as Bobsto taps him away and is able to find the tying goal. I wonder if Bobsto paid for that alpha cap. Aren't alpha caps super expensive? Alpha cap on the dribble, that's right. Has alpha cap gotten an alpha cap? Seems like that guy deserves one. All tied up 2 minutes in. Bobsto probably couldn't hope for a better situation right now, as he is definitely still in this one. A really nice ceiling pinch from him. Isn't quite going to be able to make it in, though. Bobsto's doing a really good job of holding onto his boost. I don't know if Kinseh realizes that Bobsto has 70 boosts. He's in a great situation here. Dude, Kinseh plays this so perfect. So easy to mess up defense in those situations and not cut off every angle. But just not something you're going to see Kinseh do. What an amazing double touch here. Maybe a triple touch off the back wall to squeeze this one in. Little doomsy dish. 1, 2. Does that count as the third? I don't think so. But nice play from Kinseh, as he rattles it home with the doomsy dish. Back up 3-2. Long shot from Kinseh, just plays faster. I wonder if he's doing this stuff intentionally. He seems to be able to bait players in to thinking they have an opportunity to take these shots. Like, oh, Kinseh went back. He's just so fast, man. He's faster than anybody expects. I don't know what he's doing right as he goes back to that back corner boost, but somehow he sets himself up to get back to the ball so much faster than anybody expects. They always think they can take the ball from him. And he's hit so many just bangers off that right wall. What a shot from Kinseh. He has been doing this towards the end of the Feer 500 as well. Going for this, like, nose like, I don't know what that is, man. It's like a wave dash, but not really. He like drags his nose on the ground with his front flip to squeeze it in. 5-3 as Kinseh starts to take control. A really good early start from Bobstow, but Kinseh can make a couple quick goals off a kickoff. All of a sudden make a game look like it's not close at all. Bobstow, his flick does not get any change on the ball, as he is not able to find the net. Kinseh threatening the demo is going to force an awkward save from Bobstow. Kinseh once again looking like he might try and pass it to himself off the ground. I want to see him succeed in one of those now. Nice challenge from Bobstow. Really love to see this when he sees Kinseh going for that setup and getting up in the air as early as he can, but he just did not predict how fast Kinseh was going to be able to make it back. He thought he had time and space to set up whatever he wanted, but he just didn't. Kinseh just was back on the ball before he ever could have hoped. Kinseh is able to take it away off of a little bit of hesitance from Bobstow. Bobstow started this game seemingly intentionally playing extra fast, it felt. And I think that's the kind of thing he needs to keep up if he does want to take a 1v1 game upset against a player like Kinseh. Nice shot here. Nice 50 at midfield from Bob, as he seems to be unwavered as he tries to continue the onslaught. Nice turn midfield. I don't think anybody uses this boost. It's like Rings boost or like Stars boost. What is this boost that Bobstow's using? This Bobstow should be able to doomsday this just one. He's put himself back within two. This certainly not over for him, as he's got 44 seconds to get two more. We need to see a good kickoff. So far, Kinseh has dominated the kickoffs in this game, and it's the reason why he's actually been able to put a bit of separation between him and Bobstow. And once again, kickoff will definitely go in his favor as he forces out a save from Bobstow. Kinseh maybe playing the possession and time game a little bit here as he takes it back into his own half. This touch from Bobstow. Kinseh left the net wide open, and he's going to get punished for it. This was just a little bit of a blunder here by Kinseh. Bobstow touched the ball down, and Kinseh thought, okay, I got time to go grab boost, set up whatever I want, but he misses the boost, goes all the way around it, and instead puts himself on the back line with almost nothing. And that is the kind of play you come to know and love from our boy Kinseh. The highs are high, and the lows in game seemingly are just like everybody else's. You'd think he'd be completely unstoppable, but he loves to throw in a little boost miss every once in a while. And maybe a little tie game heading into game number 3, as Bobstow's going to be able to take it the other way. Kinseh going a little bit too aggressive on the offense, and one little bump is all of a sudden going to leave the net wide open, as Bobstow looking to take Kinseh down and keep his team alive. Like I said, will Team Bobstow pick 1v1s? If they're able to get the win, Bobstow's going to get this kickoff goal. 7-6, and Bobstow is up. Kinseh trying his best to pre-jump this one and cut the angle off, but he's not able to get there. 3 seconds left, and a good kickoff for Kinseh. Could bring him right back in. He tries to go for the delayed kickoff, but Bobstow doesn't shoot it right at him. So Bobstow just needs to get this one away from Kinseh, and he will. Bobstow will take game number 3. So the question is, does Team hockE dare pick 1v1s and try it again? It does not seem like the play to try and force another win on 1v1 for Team Kinseh. So now the question is, if Team hockE is able to take game 4, will Team Kinseh pick ones? You'd think they would, but I mean, maybe, you never know. Maybe Kinseh secretly knows that he had a couple more levels to turn it up. But Bobstow is going to get the first goal here to potentially begin what could be a forced game number 5. Evan was trying to go for a flip reset. Kinseh was cheating up, and then that last defender looked like he started going for a boost. And when that flip reset did not work, that net couldn't have been more open. Kinseh is going to miss the ball, but he is going to get a hockE in the process. Bobstow to Chicken. Evan is able to take it away. Nick trying his best to get a couple touches to clear this one. hockE no boost. Cannot find his teammates as this heads back down to the orange hat. Evan, the 3v3 main, is back at it again to do what he does best, win his 3v3 games, and then let everybody else handle the other modes. Honestly, I think I'm over-exaggerating. No, I think Evan has played a lot of the 2s and the 1s. Nick down to Kinseh. Nice little redirect just outside the goal. Still going to get saved away, so did not quite have enough speed. Evan 50'd out by Chicken. Chicken an opportunity to go again. Nick trying his best to set up a dribble, not able to. So Kinseh is going to punch a long clear downfield. He is able to get it past 1, but not 2. Nick up the back wall. Good quick jump from Bobstow to cut off any angles. Few different 50-50s from everybody on these teams. Finally going to be ended in favor of Team hockE. hockE with lots of boosts. Looked like he was trying to pinch with his teammate there on the wall. It's going to be so hard to save away. Kinseh finds a way to do it, though, as that was glued to the wall as it rolled in front of the net. Almost no angle to take away. Chicken, if he was able to get into a Rule 1 with Kinseh, would have been very good for his team, but it doesn't matter. Either way, his team would be scoring another. Kinseh does get bullied out of here, and Nick just... I'm not sure what Nick was thinking. As he drives out and bumps Evan. That had to be a controller issue again. I don't know what Nick would have been doing in that situation, as he seemingly just left the net and went and bumped his teammate instead. Down 2-0. Team hockE finding the top right corner once again. Last time around, hockE was doing it all himself. This time, this is his first goal. He does beat out his teammate, though, and put a banger of a shot on net. And with a 3-0 lead, it is actually becoming interesting here. Will Team Kinseh pick 1v1? You have to think that Team Kinseh will pick 1v1, will they not? Even though they lost? I don't know. Very interesting. Nick with the possession play, back to his teammate. Kinseh is able to give it over 1. Another touch off the back wall. This is a really good setup, but Kinseh doesn't quite get the read. Evan will keep his team on offense. Nick driving backwards, touch. Able to prevent the full clear. Chicken's going to boom this one, though. And Evan is forced to touch it away. His 2 teammates in his corner. Nick down to Bobstow. Bobstow out to center field. Kinseh trying his best to get out of the way. Nick, nice second touch to cut that one off early. Nick almost down to Kinseh, not able to find the angle on the redirect. Minute and 50 left, and the goals are going to need to start flowing in for the blue team. They have spent the majority of this second half of the game on offense, but just have not been able to find that final move that breaks the final barrier. Nice setup from Team hockE, and they're going to get another goal, and that should be it. With 4-0 in a minute 22. I mean, you never know, but it's about as secure as it could be. This is a really nice play from Chicken and hockE. As Chicken sets it up to midfield, hockE puts it just offline. If he had put it straight on line, then it would have been saved away, but he puts it off the backboard for Chicken to follow up. He left when Kinseh was winning 6-3 with like a minute. And Bobstow won Beastow. Yes, he did. Bobstow came back and went up in the last moments. Got a kickoff goal when it was tied 6-6 to go up 7-6. And that was all she wrote. Kinseh could not get back. Nice double tap from, or not quite a double tap, but team play here from Evan and Kinseh. Evan just beating out Bobstow. Just a big outplay, and then Kinseh is so well placed. Going to give his team his first goal, but he's only got a minute left to get 3 more. Otherwise, they're headed into game number 5, in which, man, this is the biggest predicament of all time. What game mode will they pick? Will they pick 2s? In theory, it'll be the only game mode they haven't lost. But I don't know. Long shot from bobstow. My goodness. Team hockE is all of a sudden turning it around for their team. I'm just going to turn off these connection it's interface, right? Quality connection indicators. I don't care. As long as these guys are playing, I don't need to know if I'm having lag. Six to 1, that should be it. We should be ahead of the game 5 at this point. It's time for us in chat just to speculate what Team Kinseh is going to pick. They went up 2-0 and just couldn't have imagined that we'd be ahead of the game 5, but here we are. Pick ones? You'd think they'd pick ones, but technically they've never lost 2s. I don't think Kinseh will throw a lead again. I think, honestly, I think the same thing that I thought when Chronic, lost his 1v1 game. Maybe these guys don't have it fully turned on for when they're going up against what should be, an easier matchup for them in context. And maybe when they have the game on the line or the series on the line, I think that forces, the best kind of play out of them. But you just never know. Here we go, head of the game 5. What will Team Kinseh pick? Ones it is. You would think they would go with ones, but you just never know. Maybe there was a chance that they didn't want to go ones. Kinseh versus bobstow. We got the rematch. Bobstow was able to take the first game against them, and he is going to go up early in this game number 5. Get the game 5 hypes in the chat if you've got them. I don't know if anybody in chat does have them right now. This will be quite the legendary performance if he's able to take 2 games off of Kinseh. I am sure that bobstow is going to be wishing that he had done it in a regular 1v1 show match if he is able to take 2 games, as that is something absolutely nobody's been able to do. Yo, thanks for buying the Game 5 hype. What a flick from Kinseh. My goodness. This is the beast mode, the King Kinseh coming out. Oh my gosh, that was a banger of a flick. Holy cow. That was just so well. That's so strong. I don't understand. Anyways, all tied up. Bobstow is able to get a nice goal off of a bump. Kinseh is going to get a goal off of an absolute banger of a flick. Kinseh is instantly headed to his corner boost once he gets a read on that ball, just passing the net. King Kinseh in chat. Bobstow clearing this one off his wall. Kinseh takes it in the corner. He's going to have a dribble of his own. Bobstow's got 100 boost, so he is ready to set up defense however he wants. He's going to pick the shadow, and he does time his defense well, as he gets up right as Kinseh is going to flick. Kinseh, boomer to the back wall. Bobstow trying his best to get a read, and it actually doesn't matter that he missed. All that matters is that he tricked Kinseh into thinking he was going to get a touch, but Kinseh will be able to crowd around and get a second goal either way. Bobstow diving deep into Kinseh's half to grab some boost. He makes the read on that and instead takes it to his own corner to set something else up. Flip reset from him. Can he get the double touch? No, as he slaps it too high off the crossbar. He's going to keep the possession game up as he takes this back around for try number 2. Oh, never mind. He's going to play it slower this time. I wanted him to just try the same exact thing over again. Bobstow has to push this against his own back wall just to prevent Kinseh from being able to shoot. This aerial play from Bobstow not quite as clean. Unlucky for Kinseh as this ball rolls high up the corner. Anything else towards midfield, he would have been able to get a quick goal but it took as long as it possibly could to get there. Air dribble from him. Is he able to get the flip reset? No, and that'll be the difference between getting it past bobstow and bobstow being able to save it away. Low scoring game here, but just a missed touch on the wall. It happens so frequently in 1v1s. You cannot afford to miss a challenge off the wall. And bobstow, I mean, bobstow was already actually in trouble that high above the ball. That was more just a panic challenge in an attempt to touch it in any way. Kick off. Set up nicely from bobstow. He's going to use it to just grab boost instead as he takes us back to midfield. He's got 100. Kinseh's got only the pads he's picked up so far. So you'd love to see bobstow be able to secure this one. This is a really good early pop. I like the way that bobstow played this one. He had the advantage, and he played it well. Kinseh actually was able to get all the way up to 40 boost. But just a really good double jump pop when you know you have someone on their back foot. Can send them flying, and bobstow's able to do so. Nice boost steal, but can Kinseh get the pre-flip? He can't. Bobstow recovers quickly after stealing, and now he's going the other way. Nice shot from him, good save. Kinseh does such a good job to recover instantly on what would otherwise be a tough save for a regular human. 2 minutes left, and bobstow has absolutely been playing amazing. Long shot from Kinseh. Not quite able to get it in. He realized last second he was not going to be able to get that corner boost. And the net was a little bit more open than he would have liked. Quick play from him. Oh, he catches a demo. He was trying to box out bobstow, it looked like. So he tried to get some physical play to guarantee that there would be no defender. But instead, bobstow demos him. And that was a really nice flick. Just barely saved from Kinseh. Kinseh is not in control of this game. He looks even less control of this one than he did before. But he is going to go up 4-2. With 1:20 left. Bobstow definitely still in this one. Nice play from Kinseh off the wall. Wave dashing to get back to this one. Chipping it on the bounce. Just faster than bobstow expected. Did he even wave dash? I think he did. It didn't make the sound on the replay, but the first time around, I'm pretty sure there was a wave dash. Kickoff over to bobstow's half. He's got control. All the boosts in the world. Well, a couple nice touches from Kinseh with low boosts are able to completely break up the dribble play from bobstow. Kinseh's keeping the pressure on. You absolutely know you can expect Kinseh to never give any breathing room. It's what we've always expected of him. What a nice air dribble from Kinseh as he looks to try and secure this game. Really well placed as he slows it down and puts it behind bobstow or just above him, enough that bobstow feels the need that he needs to go backwards, which is of course the toughest direction to make any sort of save. Bobstow can't keep it away. Kinseh up 6-2. He's been in this situation before. Oh, bobstow just did not realize that the net was still open. This isn't a terrible play by bobstow if this ball was accidentally touched too hard, that it was going past the crossbar, because once the ball is for sure going past the crossbar, it does become a race for that corner boost. So bobstow is like, all right, the race is on. I'm going to get to that corner boost before Kinseh, but what he didn't realize is that the crucial element of that is that the ball needs to be clearing itself, and it wasn't. Kinseh tried his best to take bobstow out of the picture, but with 30 seconds left, a 5-goal lead, this should be the end of the game. It is going to be hard to have a lightning strike twice, which is a Kinseh loss in ones, especially on our stream, where he is just almost never taken down. bobstow with a very nice performance. He should feel good about both Game 3 and Game 5. He played well in both. Kinseh is eventually going to secure this one. Oh, bobstow almost a nasty, musty double touch. But that'll be it. Team Kinseh takes it in 5.